Linear pairs. Pair, that means two. Linear, probably something to do with a line. So what I'm going to do here, these are two angles that form a line. Any two angles form a line. That's an example of a linear pair. So the big thing that you're going to want to remember here when we're talking about linear pairs are supplementary. You guys know that straight lines make 180 degrees. Linear pairs are supplementary. They add up to 180. So right here, when I want to find angle 2, I just take 180 minus 138, and I get 42 degrees. That's what the measure of angle 2 is. They have to add up to 180. I can go through and do that. Linear pairs, angle 5 and angle 6, they form a line. And you guys will see angle 7 and angle 8 right away. Those are also linear pairs. But so are angle 5 and angle 7. We can work this way, as well as angle 6 and angle 8. So all of those are linear pairs. It doesn't matter which direction we're going. Right here, these intersect at M. I want to find the measure of the angles. These two angles, they're right next to each other. They form a straight line. They are a linear pair. So when I set this equation up, 7x plus 20 plus 10 plus 5x equals 180. Now I go through and I solve that, collect those like terms. 12x plus 30 equals 180. Subtract that 30 from both sides. 12x equals 150. Divide by that 12, and I get x is equal to, I'm just going to type that into my calculator, and that gives me 12 and a half. And that's okay that it's a decimal. Now that's not the only thing it's asking us to do up here. It's asking us to find the measures of these angles, LMO and OMN. So I have to take that 12.5 and I have to plug it in. Seven times 12 and a half plus 20. Plug that in, and I just plug it in right here. Gives me 107.5. And then I'm going to plug it into this one. So I'm going to do angle OMN equal to 10 plus 5 times 12.5. Type it into my calculator. Gives me 72.5. Those do add up to 180, which is what I wanted to do. This example, number 4. They're a linear pair. I want to find the value of x. Linear pair means they're supplementary, so they add to 180. Just add them up. Equals 180. Then it's distributing. 1/3 of 27 is 9x. 1/3 of 6 is 2. Half times 6. Half times 20. Collect those like terms. 12x minus 12 add the 12 across, divide by that 12, and I get x is equal to 16. And that's all I have to find on that one. It just says find x, find the value of x. So I'm done with that one. For these last two, I would encourage you, pause the video, and then come back to make sure you did that correctly. Welcome back. SOP, 7y minus 12. SOR, 5y plus 12. And I'm looking for y here and each angle. So I'm going to start. They're a linear pair right next to each other. They make a line. Add them up, set them equal to 180. Collect like terms. Negative 12 and 12 add to 0, so I just get 12y equals 180. Divide by 12, and I get y is equal to 15, I believe. Yeah, 15. And that's what y is. Now I plug in the angle. So right here, I'm going to plug in 7 times 15 minus 12. I'll just punch that into the calculator, and I get 93. So this angle right here, 93 degrees. And if that's 93 degrees, this one's also 93 degrees. 5 times 15 plus 12. Plug that in, and I get 87. So this angle is 87 degrees. And if that's 87, this one's also 87. Over here, find the value of x in each angle. So ABD, DBA, 4x plus 6. DBC, 11x minus 6. They're a linear pair. Add them up, set them equal to 180. 15x, 6 minus 6 again is 0. Divide by 15. Should give me 12 when I do that division. Does. I've got x. Now I just have to plug that in. 4 times 12 plus 6. 48 plus 6. 54 degrees. And then over here, 11 times 12 minus 6. That is 132 minus 6 is 126 for DBC. There we go. So a lot of those are adding, those are all adding to 180. Now I said in the last video that I wanted to come back here to this vertical angle stuff because these deal with linear pairs and all of that. I had found that this angle is 50. To find this angle right here, angle POQ, I'm going to take 180 minus that 50 because these form a linear pair. So 180 minus 50 is 130. If that's 130, this one's also 130. Now over here, these aren't exactly linear pairs, but they're still angles that form a line. So all of these have to add up to 180. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take 72 plus 41, get 113. And then I'm going to take 180 minus 113, get 67. And this is 67 degrees. And if that's 67, this is also 67. And I do that by subtracting from 180 again.